Good morning, folks. Had a interesting morning. My alarm didn't go off, so I woke up a couple hours late, naturally, and I literally hit record on my other channel and jumped out of bed, got ready real quick, and then did my morning affirmation live stream. And yeah, we're just going. So I didn't have enough time to go to the park today, so I wanted to get outside because it's a nice day. It's gonna rain for the next couple days, so it's like my last chance to get a little bit of sunlight. And yeah, just went down. I'm at the green where I live, and yeah, thought this might be a nice little spot to shoot day 8 of the love vibration. So something I was thinking about last night and throughout the day yesterday was the phrase, fake it till you make it. You might have heard this in like a 12-step group or something like that, but it's basically, it means go through the motions until it becomes real for you. And essentially, I'm brand new with this affirmation thing, less than a month in. Brand new at, becoming this version of myself that I'm trying to be, the confident, connected, loving individual, happy, healthy, connects with other people. That's my goal, to make that, effortlessly for me, just for that to become me. And so it is brand new. So can I say that's just me yet? I can, but truth be told, it's gonna take time for that to become natural for me, since I'm used to being the opposite of that often throughout my life. I never wanted to connect with people, look at them in the eye. I would avoid anyone that I didn't have to come into contact with. You know what I mean? I wouldn't seek out connections. I would say no a lot. And so I realized I don't want to be like that anymore. And that's why I'm doing all this, posting every day to keep myself in check. But anyways, fake it till you make it. So yesterday at work, somebody said something, a coworker said something to me, which triggered me. And it wasn't even anything crazy. Like it literally, it was a personal trigger for me. If anyone else heard it, they would have been like, yeah, that's nothing. But for me, it was a trigger. It struck a chord. And so immediately I wanted to like verbally attack this person, be like, you blah, 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 blah. And I slipped a little bit. And in my mind, I'm like almost like taking a step back and watching myself from a bird's eye view. But unfortunately, the affirmation that really would have helped, I stop and listen to reason before I react. It did not pop into my head at that very moment when I needed it. So it's good to know. It's good to know that I have a lot of work to do. Because when I get triggered, oh my goodness, it's like there's no stopping me. A switch just goes bling, and I'm like in trigger mode. And one of my goals is to not be a reactive person like that. So I'm thankful for when it does happen, because that's the only time I get a chance to, practice being that way. Because if I'm not triggered and everything's just, oh, what a great day, nothing happened, I can't grow from that. I need that bump in the road so I know exactly where I'm at in a situation like that. So I was thankful for that. And, yesterday I recognized that. I was like, wow, I got triggered and I didn't handle it that great. That's awesome. I'm thankful for that, because at least I know. But so the fake it till you make it thing, after that incident happened and I got triggered and I got kind of like, I realized, all right, Bryce, snap back into how you've been, get that forget that, get back to where you've been. And I'm thinking to myself, am I just totally fake? Like, am I just like the fakest person ever? Am I just pretending to be, nice and, loving and happy or whatever? Like, whatever I'm trying to do, is it fake? And my answer for me personally is kinda. Like, So if you guys watch anything from me, you know this is just raw, uncut, as honest as I could possibly be. And I do feel that it's kind of a bit of an act. But I feel like no matter how we choose to present ourselves is an act. Like even if we're in a negative space and that's how we're presenting ourselves, like I'm just a negative person with negative energy, it's still an act. The only thing is that act became very natural, so you don't consider it an act. You consider, oh, this is just me. Although it is a choice of how you're choosing to present yourself. It really is, even though it's natural for you because you've just been doing that for so long. So for me, I'm trying to have this version of myself become natural, even though I feel like it's always all an act. But I want this act to become natural. I don't want to feel like, all right, let's try to be happy. Let's try to connect with others. That's fine right now. And it's fine if that's just always how it is. Maybe I'll never, maybe it'll never be natural. Maybe I'll always just be faking it till I make it. And know what? I realize there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because here's the thing. Whether you fake your kindness towards others or if it's just totally natural coming out, at least you're being kind. At least you're trying. At least you're doing that, Maybe you're forcing it. Still so much better than not doing it at all. That's what I'm finding out, So until it becomes real and natural, I'm just going to keep doing it because I like being this way. I like spreading goodness and love to people. Like I like that. Even when it's hard to do, I've spent so many years doing the opposite. So, it feels incredible. Yesterday I felt like a magnet at work, just because my high energy, my love, my positive mindset, people wanted to connect with me, It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's all because I'm choosing to be this way. I'm putting the effort in. I'm becoming the change I want to see. But this is a personal thing for me. This is just personal for me. I'm just doing my thing. It's an experiment. My life is just one big experiment. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's fine. I feel like I'm following my heart. So I definitely feel like I'm on the right path. And I don't know, I just wake up, I'm excited every day just to see what happens. Just getting out of my comfort zone and seeing what that brings, It'll bring uniqueness. It'll bring stuff that never would have happened if I just stayed in my comfort zone. If I said, you know what, I'm just going to avoid everything that's possible and just do what I have to do to get through a day. Nah, it ain't about that anymore. I don't want to just get through a day. I don't want to just kill time until it's time to die anymore, like I have been, like basically my whole life. I think it's time to actually like live for real, and to expand, to become who I wanted to be. I realized I wanted to be this way years ago. Like I had a vision in my head and I looked nothing like this. I was out of shape. I was, addicted to this and that, waking up sick every morning, depressed, suicidal, you name it. That's just the truth of it. I don't know if I could say that word, so I might block it out, but you know what I'm saying. And, now it's opposite, Every day is school. It's all about learning. Therefore, when, so-called, bad or negative things happen, I don't look at it as bad or wrong. I look at it as, oh, that was a chance for me to, prove that I learned something. It's a test. We need those because we got to know if we're going to pass or not. The only way to know is to be challenged. So, I'm thankful for it all. Anything the world dumps on me, I could handle it. I've already been through so much, for real, Woke up this morning in my bed, not in jail, not, in rehab, not on the streets, not in a car, woke up in a bed. It's incredible. Anyways, yeah, I'm just going to walk around a little bit, Connect with anyone I pass by, just say, hi, how's it going? Just be friendly. I like being friendly. It's cool. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. I love everybody. I love myself. I even love God, whatever that means. I'm really trying with that one. But yeah, I love this. I love this crazy freaking existence. Being a little ball of love incarnate in a human body, whatever this is, I'm actually beginning to really dig it, which is crazy. But anyways, yeah, let's stay up, people. Let's stay up. Be happy, be confident, be full of love, and just spread it. All right, love you guys.